Welcome back to Pathway to Purpose. Today, we dive into a quote from the legendary transcendentalist Ralph Waldo Emerson: "Do not go where the path may lead, go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." These words are a call to break free from the ordinary and embrace a life of originality. But who was Ralph Waldo Emerson, and how did his philosophy shape not only his life, but also the lives of countless others who dared to walk their own path? Ralph Waldo Emerson was born in Boston in 1803. As a young man, he followed the expected path, studying at Harvard, becoming a pastor like his father, and living the life society had laid out for him. But deep inside, Emerson longed for something different. Something more. Tragedy struck when his first wife passed away, which forced Emerson to rethink everything. He left his position as a pastor and embarked on a journey of self-discovery. His travels took him to Europe, where he met great thinkers like William Wordsworth and Thomas Carlyle. It was during this time that Emerson began formulating his revolutionary ideas about individuality, self-reliance, and the importance of following your own path. Upon returning to the United States, Emerson began writing and speaking about his newfound ideas. In 1836, he published his famous essay, Nature, which introduced transcendentalism, a philosophy that emphasized the power of the individual and the connection between humans and nature. It was during this time that Emerson uttered the words, "Do not go where the path may lead, go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." Emerson believed that to live a meaningful life, we must break away from societal expectations and forge our own way forward. He encouraged people to think for themselves, trust their instincts, and create their own path rather than simply following others. So, how can we apply Emerson's wisdom in our own lives? Here are a few ways we can blaze our own trail. Number 1, be a leader, not a follower. Instead of doing what everyone else is doing, think about what you want out of life. Whether it's choosing a career path, making a big decision, or even just pursuing a personal goal, don't be afraid to take the road less traveled. Success often comes from thinking differently and having the courage to try something new. Number 2, trust yourself. Emerson believed deeply in self-reliance. He argued that every person has a unique perspective, and the only way to achieve true fulfillment is to trust your own instincts. In a world where we're bombarded with advice and opinions from others, it's important to pause and listen to your own inner voice. Number 3, leave your mark. Following your own path doesn't just lead to personal fulfillment, it can inspire others to do the same. When we dare to break from tradition, we create new opportunities and possibilities not just for ourselves, but for those who come after us. Think of trailblazers like Steve Jobs, who revolutionized technology, or Malala Yousafzai, who changed the conversation around education and women's rights. These individuals left a trail because they refused to follow the crowd. Consider the example of Steve Jobs, who left college to pursue his vision for Apple, or Serena Williams, who defied expectations and shattered barriers in tennis. These individuals didn't just follow a path, they created one. They were bold enough to dream big and confident enough to follow through. In our own lives, we don't have to be famous to leave a mark. It could be starting a small business, writing a book, or simply pursuing a passion project that others might dismiss. When we choose to act with purpose, we create ripples that extend beyond ourselves. Ralph Waldo Emerson's life and philosophy remind us that the greatest rewards come not from following the crowd, but from daring to venture into the unknown. If we want to make a difference, whether in our own lives or in the world, we need to have the courage to go where there is no path and leave a trail. So, be bold. Take risks. Create your own path, and never be afraid to leave your mark. Thank you for watching today's episode of Pathway to Purpose. If you found this message inspiring, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on personal growth, success, and living with purpose. And remember, in the words of Emerson, go where there is no path and leave a trail. I'll see you in the next video.